Hey guys, right now it is 10:57 p.m. It's late. I got the bike running. I'll give you guys a little bit of a rundown, a little bit of ranting if you guys don't mind, but definitely this is information that's valid for everybody to know if you're in this community and you're doing DIY projects. Yeah, so long story short, if you guys been following with the Tronic build and probably some other shit, the Tronic build is up and running. Good news and bad news. It's up and running. It's temporarily. Bad news is that the controllers that's supposed to be the 250Rs, they are all fucked. This one shorted, this one shorted, this one shorted. It's still alive somehow. I don't fucking know how, but it's fucking just blinking on me. This one was the first one that I shorted first. I replaced the caps. Hopefully it was the only thing that was it. MOSFETs are totally fine because I never ran this fucking over 65 Celsius. But yeah. But the moment I got the new controller and I plugged everything in, set it all up in VES, did a whole shebang bang, set it up correctly, and I was not going like my usual setup. I was actually running like a detuned setup, and it did good with no load. Like, it was on the bike stand and it was doing fine, and I wanted to take it out on a little test ride. The moment I sat down, turned on the key, gave it a little bit of throttle, this whole fucking shit just fucking pop. Didn't want to turn on anymore, fucking killed itself or something. I don't know what the fuck happened to it, but literally it's done for. A little rant about Tronic, if you guys don't mind. You guys want to listen to some story and a little bit about their product. I say this, I don't support Tronic at all. I'm done supporting them. I was a big supporter back then. I don't, not anymore. For those, there's a lot of bad experiences with Tronic as a company. Like, their 250R controllers, they do the job. They're not capable of pushing high power. It's do your research as well. I did my research and I went to my people who, did great tunes for me and gave me knowledge, and it did the job, and then all of a sudden now it doesn't want to fucking do what it's supposed to do. Anyways, if you guys know the two first 50R controller, well, the two first 250 controllers, they were not advertised as 250. They were like actually around like 200 or something. I don't know why Tronic even call it 250Rs, or like, I keep saying the R. Cause the R is just a updated version of the fucking 250, but there's nothing really much different besides like the caps and maybe MOSFETs and some little small shit, and there's no fucking difference, like much of a significant difference. Look, they do the job, but they're not capable of being high powered. If you guys know, this is supposed to be a high-powered vehicle. I've been building it that way, and I've been building it to be a modernized Tronic vehicle. Because Vora Motors released the Tronic a long time ago on their old 250 controllers, but I was trying to make a updated, modernized version if they were to release one. And it was supposed to be running the 250R controllers. I don't want to run the X12 because I looked at the information on the X12. There's two new engineers at Tronic, and don't get me wrong, they're great guys. I've been told that those guys are great. It's just the guy who runs the company, whatever his name is, I don't really care. I don't really know, but like, he's the businessman of the company, and he's been doing everybody dirty. If you guys don't know, if you guys haven't been following along with the community, people has purchased the hyper scooter from Tronic, and I think this is like what, $6,000 to $8,000 like hyper scooter, and Tronic took pre-orders on it. Like, I don't know how much it was because I didn't look into it at the time. Um, oh, I think it was called the Rhino Apex. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that scooter, like, there's a lot of people that put pre-orders on it, and it's been 2 to 3 years and they haven't delivered, and a lot of people are pissed because you shouldn't be waiting that long. Because if you guys don't know the electronic, like, PEV world, things get outdated very quick, and the newest shit is always coming out to date because there's always newer technology constantly pushing. We these controllers are outdated now. There's newer controllers that are pushing way better, like, stuff, and at this point we're just whatever. Don't get me wrong, the silver black generic controllers, they do the job. They do the job just fine, and they don't need to be high power. They're cheap, they're efficient, they do their job, and they're reliable. All this high power shit that's like Best, far drivers, and all this other crazy like programs that does their own way of tuning. Yeah, these shit are constantly being improved every fucking second of the day. But yeah, Tronic has failed to deliver what they advertise it as, and I don't support them. I I got ghosted by them the moment I was trying to get some help, and I was well within my 30 days of my warranty, and they fucking ghosted me. I'm not the only person they did this to. There's a guy that I know personally in my hometown. They ghosted him too, and yeah, this is a reoccurring thing about these companies. I'm not saying all companies are perfect, but they, at least some companies, try to be doing the best. And yeah, so that's my little rant on Tronic. I'm just done supporting them. And as much as I want to finish building this as to be a Tronic build, it's got to be something else. Like, I might make this build into a mockery of Tronic. I'm still gonna run the controller because, well, the throttle, the twist throttle, because it's a beautiful made throttle. I just don't like the controllers. They're garbage. Um, the controller I might be swapping out to maybe Far Drive 3 Shows, or maybe Volt. I don't even know how to say it. VOTOL. Might switch over to those because there's a lot of promises, and I've seen people get really good results with them. I'm in those Facebook groups that they build them, and a lot of people, fuck. I see why, like, all the people with 8,000 watt motors and all them, they're going with these controllers because they're capable of pushing these shit. I I don't. I looked at everybody else, and anybody who's running Tronic is like fucking garbage. Like, I understand why nobody's running Tronic unless you're a fucking Tronic diehard. I'm not anymore. I used to be. But yeah. So this build is pretty much going to be a mockery of fucking Tronic. Like, not saying that like I have hateful shit. I'm just displeased with the shit that they delivered, and it wasn't up to par. Maybe I'm asking for too much, but I spent well over like a couple thousands of dollars into this, and fucking it's been setting me back. And this is not like tax write-off, like, business wise. This is my own hard-earned money, and the way how like some people are being treated, shit, it's just, this is dumb. Anyways, this is currently up and running, and I'm surprised that the Flipsky controller hasn't fucking fucked up on me, because it's a generic Best Chinese controller. And guess what? It didn't even pop on me, it didn't even short on me, and it's doing the job. It's not as like capable of pushing like power like the 250Rs, but hey, this shit's working. It's running. It's reliable. So it's gonna be like this for the meantime until I find controllers I want to replace with and figure out some kind of setup. But yeah, this is the whole rundown. Like, I had a bunch of people messaging me like, "What's up with the Tronic?" And unfortunately, this is where the Tronic is building. That's so, like, I don't know what to say. Just a bunch of shit. If you guys gonna go with high performance build, I say just skip the Tronics. Like, there's a reason why some people are saying Tronic is garbage. I'm completely agreeing on that. I'm not completely agreeing it like 100%. I mean, they're capable of delivering some promises, but for what it was and how they're advertising it is not what it is. But I will stand by the just skip their products and go with a different brand and do your research. I've done my research. I talked with the project engineer who did the first 250 board for it, and he said the same shit. He outsourced the first 250 controller and all that, and he's like, these are not capable of pushing like 300 or something. It was a long time ago since when he told me this, but if you guys don't know, he works at AR, and yeah, he's the one that tuned the first 250 controllers, and he did I think like 2 customers when I was working there. And first one, I think one customer blew them out, warranty it out, and then got it in. But I remember that scooter was just sitting there for a long time. And then I think he's finally had it back, and he's like, well, I moved on. So, it was nice talking to you. I remember you, man. There was another guy, I kind of forgot his name, but I think it was a kid. It was fantastic meeting you too. Got to meet the subscribers. Definitely it was great. I'm glad you guys had a chance to ride the Tronic when it was up and running and wasn't giving all this stupid shit. But you know, things are always gonna set you back. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna update on making another video soon. If you guys don't know, you guys are probably looking at that. Yeah, I got a fucking crazy cart. I'm not sure if I'm gonna mod that. I might sell it. I'm not too sure about it. It's stock as fuck, but I'm just playing around with it. Those 9 bots, they were just temporarily just for me to ride around for the meantime. I'm not sure. I'm selling them right now. The Ice and Wheel GT2 scooter, that's for sale. It's like for $300, no battery. It works perfectly fine, just needs a battery. And the Jetson build that's hiding all the way in the back, I've been fucking around with that shit, and that shit's been giving me headaches. Yeah. I'm not too sure, but I gotta figure something out. Either I go Vesk with that, because at this point I think I might go Vesk with the Jetson, because shit, at this point, like, I still have this Flip Sky controller, and I just gotta change out the connectors for them, and that shit's will do his job, because hey, it's working for this one, so it'll work for that one. Yeah, I don't know. I also have a EUC Commander Mini. I haven't posted anything up about it because I've just been riding it, and it's been technically my to-go PV because this shit's not running. The Jetson's still fucking waiting. This is like fucking cars all over again, like doing sports cars. But the Commander Mini has been my to-go because I'm not fucking around with that, because you can't really fuck around with EUCs besides make them pretty for cosmetic wise. You could do some shit with the controllers, but I'm not gonna do any of that because that's just too much. I'm already doing this and I'm fucking hating it. But yeah, other than that, I'm checking out on this because like I'm just getting fed up with all this bullshit. But yeah, anyways, I'm not sure when I'm gonna make another video. I cleaned up my area, but it's a fucking mess now because I was soldering all these wires, cleaning it up because, like, you know, some shit. But I have a soldering station and all this other crap, and I cleaned out my tool chest, but I gotta redo it. And yeah, but yeah, all right, guys.